kings and queens. So let we shout it out. How many years? 45. We independent. 45. How many years? 45. Show me the colors. 45. How many years? 45. We independent. 45. How many years? Through the trials and triumphs, we stood up tall. Hands in hands, I say we faced it all. Resilient and no doubt it. That's why I am a proud Vince. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. Happy independence. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. Happy independence. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is open for business. So make sure it's on your wish list. And don't miss this. Happy independence.
Good night. We're coming live to you from the MONTROSE basketball court. It's a wet night, but we're expecting to have an exciting game once the rain holds. The teams playing tonight is Bequia All-Stars and North Leeward. The two teams are on court and they're warming up. The court is still a little wet, and I think the referees are showing some concern as it relates to that. But as soon as the referees are ready, we'll be here bringing the game live to you. I'm Wayne Williams, and I'm hoping to be joined by one or two former players to bring commentary for the game. Thunder.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Right now I'm proud to be open for business.
Just observing the two teams warming up. I noted on the Pettibodel team, the North Leeward team, drastic difference in the ages of the players. We see two players who I believe may still be in primary school. A nice blend. Okay, so as the older players go, they have young blood, so to speak, to replace them. The Bequia team, a similar situation, but the age difference is not that drastic. As stated, the rain was falling a little earlier, so the game is delayed. So as soon as the officials are ready, we will be bringing the game live. This is an invitational tournament. The main person behind it is Mandy Samuel, a former player of the Alicats basketball team. Next weekend we will have 3x3 games, but it will not be at this venue. The games takes place here at the MONTROSE basketball facility on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Thank you. Okay, the referees seem to be ready. They're still trying to get some of the water off of the court. The referee is calling the players to the center circle, most likely to brief them. The referees are Roman Johnson and Foster Bailey. And they're currently briefing the players. This is 5x5 basketball. The games will be played 4 quarters of 10 minutes each. Tim.
Not necessarily, well, I'm just taking in some of the game. No problem.
I'm being joined by player coach Tim. He's affiliated with the Blue Chip Basketball Academy. And he'll be helping me with the running commentary. Say good night to the viewers, Tim.
Well, good evening, everyone, and we're looking forward to have a nice game tonight as Northern Boyz and the Bequia guys take the floor, jump ball, and
Ball controlled
by number 11, Travel.
Bequia all stars with the ball.
Yeah.
Number 5, the point guard, pushes the ball down court, passes to his off guard. Out 3-point attempt, and it's good.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Yeah, that's a good shot by.
Excellent shot by number 11 of Bequia All Stars.
Yeah, that's a good player. I've seen him a couple of times. He very solid.
Bequia is playing a 2-3 zone defense with big man number 13 anchoring in the center. We have a whistle and the ball is with Bequia, the point guard. Number 5 pulls up for the 3-point attempt and it's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Inbound pass, Northern Boyz. We see the veteran.
Yeah, the veteran.
Paradise.
Yeah, Paradise. Yeah, one of our representative for those years. I represent St. Vincent. And there's number 5 from Bequia. Oh, that would have been a good pass.
Interception
from Paradise.
Passes to number 1. Back to Paradise on the baseline. We have a 3-second violation. Coach Roman Johnson with the call. And we see another former national player, Randall Sticky Williams, now entering the arena. If you recall, he was
he was nominated one of the Hall of Fame. Yeah,
right.
we're so proud of him, man.
At his university, well, we're always proud of him.
Yeah, definitely.
He attended Washburn University on a basketball scholarship.
Yeah.
So let's just see. Both teams seem to be playing zone defense. Interception. Paradise with the ball. Passes to his player cutting on the baseline and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bequia All-Stars. Inbound pass for Northern Boyz. Paradise passes to number 1. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebound control by Northern Boyz, the big man. And the basket is good by number 8.
Yeah, number 8, yeah. That's a good putback. Northern Boyz.
Northern Boyz. Beck with the ball. Pass to the baseline, back to the top of the key. The shot is no good. Beck is still in control. Ball goes out of bounds. Inbound pass to Bequia All-Stars. Your thoughts so far, Tim?
Well, I can see both teams are still trying to figure out how to play on the wet court. And though the court is wet, they seems to be pushing the ball to score. But I think if once they settle down, it should be okay in the next few minutes.
But historically, both teams normally play up-tempo style of basketball.
And I believe because of the wet court, they're trying to play at a more slower pace until the court maybe somewhat. But, they're making use of the court. There's a rebound from number 6, Bequia. And now we have one of a player there, a player from the blue chip, Jermaine. Pretty fairly good player. Pass to a former player. That's a good pass.
We have a whistle and it's a foul.
Yeah.
Coach Bailey, referee Bailey. Foul is on number 6 of Northern Boyz. The player was fouled in the act of shooting and they'll be attempting 2 free shots. I noted on the last position down the court for Northern Boyz, Bequia extended their zone to half court. I don't know why, because normally you do that if you want to put pressure on the ball. Northern Boyz have some good ball handlers.
That's what I'm saying. I think they will have to rethink that strategy, because once they press half court, they're going to push the ball past them. And there are guys who can, take guys on the dribble. So,
well, we'll see if that bear fruits to them.
There's an attempt for number 12 from Bequia off the board, and possession, almost steal.
Yeah, the wet court is definitely having an impact on
having an impact on the game.
We have another whistle. It's another foul. Foul is the number 1 of Northern Boyz. Bequia All-Stars with the ball. Cross-court pass and it goes out of bounds. Ball controlled by Northern
Boyz, yeah. One of the things I think 2 of these teams will have to figure out is...
Another interception.
Yeah, they will have to learn how to use the court. And I think one of the ways they can do that is by spreading the court and try hit some shots from in and out. Because the court itself is not going to help them.
Young Sam
Young
with
Sam.
the layup shot.
Yeah.
One of the prospects, good young prospects on the scene right now.
Yeah, I've got a chance to see him play. He played against us, and trust me, that's a good prospect for the future.
Fast, athletic, not afraid to be creative.
No.
As a matter of fact, he was selected to play on the Windward Island School Games team.
Right.
That
Tournament in
was cancelled.
Yeah.
One of the few tournaments we have for players in that age group to get some exposure.
Yeah.
In the past, we'll have several teams leaving the country for other countries to play in various tournaments, but the cost of airfare now makes that extremely challenging. So tournaments like the Windward Island School Games, are very important for players to have exposure at the regional level. So let's hope next year we'll be able to, nothing will happen, and we'll have players participating in the Windward Island School Games.
Okay. That would be good. You have a lot of youths today who I do believe like the game.
The first attempt is good. Want to acknowledge the presence of Madam President, Ms. Susan Jackson. We have a lot of chit chat between the players, trying to psych each other out. Young Sam again.
Yep, nice crossover, good pass. There's an attempt. The big man with the ball, cross court, good steal from number 12 of Bequia.
And the basket is good by number 12.
Good finish.
That pass is always a dangerous
pass.
A cross-court pass from one side of the key to the next. Pass in the
good
center.
take.
Sam goes through, he misses. Bequia with the rebound.
Jermaine push.
Jermaine, the point guard, number 8.
Oh, now you see what the wet court is doing.
Yes, I'm definitely having a negative impact on the...
But like I said, they have to slow it down. Utilize the pass more. Instead of you dribble pass and pass the ball around, so that will help.
I think, as we mentioned earlier, both teams play up-tempo basketball. And I don't think they have a plan B.
But that's the thing.
On the situation, and you have to adapt to the environment that you're playing in.
Should adapt to the environment, because
I'm sure next time they have practice, they will
definitely
prepare for this type of situation.
Maybe this time out will help them figure out what to do.
Mandy, we need a runner for the scores. We need a runner for the scores.
You want to score, right?
So now we hear the score. Bequia 8 and Northern Boyz 4.
The weather seemed to be holding, so persons who are viewing the game live and wish to...
And as I said before, I think the timeout is very important, that they will have to slow their tempo down. As you said, they don't seem to have any other way they can, play. But the court itself, because the ball is wet, every time they try to control the ball, it gets away from them. So they will have to figure out how to play, but with a slower pace, so they can best control the ball.
I think as time go by,
Yeah.
they will work
They will
all
work
these
out.
things out
Yeah.
because you have to take into consideration that we have not had this version of basketball played at a competitive level
Competitive level
for a
a
long
very long
time.
time.
So another turnover, and again the challenge with the wet floor. Bequia in control, number 12. Cross-court
good
pass
pass.
to number
Attempt the
5.
three.
He takes a
Oh.
three-pointer, it's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Bequia still in control. Big man forward with the ball, and we have a whistler.
So that's Devin from Bequia. Got foul on the attempt. Number 14 from Bequia.
Free shot attempt is good by number 14 forward of Bequia All-Stars. Second attempt is no good. Rebound control by
Oh, good steal from Harry.
number 15 of Bequia All-Star,
Yeah.
Harry.
That should have been a travel.
Well, you know the traveling violation rule changed slightly.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
But it should have been, because that in itself should have been a ball on the floor. All I need is move. I know the rule's strange. Now I think they allow you the first step. So that was the first attempt on the free throw. Missed by number 12 from Bequia All-Star. He have another attempt. Let's see if he can score this one.
This is another young player from Bequia. I've not seen him in competition previously. So we'll be observing to see how we progress as the tournament continues.
Yeah. I've got an opportunity to see him from a more younger age, when he was more of a, maybe in early teens, and he had shown really a lot of promise, and I can see as you watch him on the court, you can see there is some progression in his game as well.
Great. Another foul. I think Northern Boys have to be careful now.
They have to,
because they have been committing a lot of fouls.
Here's Harry from Bequia, attempt the first free throw. It's a miss.
And as you're aware, you only allow a maximum of 5 fouls in the game.
Oh.
Each player 5 fouls. After 5, you sit on the bench and watch. You become a spectator like us.
Well, I think they have to really take a good notice on that, because you don't want to.
Another turnover. Bequia again.
They will have to manage properly.
Yeah, the player stepped out the bunk for Bequia. So Northern Boys at the ball. Sam.
Hey, Sam, number 11.
Another turnover.
Oh, good outlet
So
pass.
it seems as if the
Good.
the upshot is
Your
good
shot. Yep.
by the youngster from Bequia, number 12. It seems as if the pressure defense is paying off for Bequia All-Stars.
Yep.
Okay, we see one of the more mature
You can take the
players
shot. Yes, good shot. Oh, good try.
slowing
Good
up
rebound.
the game for Northern Boys. Rebound controlled by Northern Boys. Shot goes up and it's no good. Still, Northern Boys with the ball.
No.
Pass to the baseline, intercepted by Bequia. Number 5, the guard of Bequia. And the ball goes out of bounds, off of his foot. One
of the things that I think they can do as well is, instead of trying to go for a one-on-one, style of play. Try and move the ball around and create opportunities for better shot. But as you said, we have been quite a while now since we have competitive basketball, and this seems to be one of the
Another
reason.
interception by Bequia. Substitution taking place. Both teams were involved in the substitution process. The score is 11-4. Make that 6-11. Northern Boyz 6. Bequia 11. 3-point attempt and it's no good.
Good rebound.
Rebound control by number 12
Wow,
of Bequia All-Stars, and the basket is good. That's 13-6. Bequia All-Stars with the lead. Another interception.
Pressure ball and number 12 on the move. Travel.
We have a traveling violation called by referee Bailey. Interception again by Bequia. This is, I'll be honest, Northern Boyz normally don't have this much forced errors. So
Like I said again, early up, I think
3-point attempt is good by Marshall. And yes, he's celebrating, but the game isn't over, my friend. It's all good. It's all good.
That's Marshall, one of
Rebound
one of the
controlled by the
older
youngster
player.
Sam. Interception.
Good interception.
And we have a whistle.
I think they got be more look. They are pretty more man, keep a body on the man. I think they are standing in nowhere. The Northern Boyz players. If you notice on the drive of the Bequia All-Stars, nobody guarding anybody.
Yeah. But the other thing is, so you have to make the adjustments, and you see Bequia's pressing full court.
Yeah.
Okay? That being the case, you have to be more careful and more protective
Of the ball. Yep.
I don't see that happening. And again, it's early in the game. And I'm looking forward to see how the coaching staff
will adjust.
Address these issues.
Well, as you know, we have one of our national players, Paradise, who doing a good job with these youths from down the Pito area. And
yes, we have to give him credit. He's been doing, because this is one of the younger teams in the competition. Yes, Paradise has some age.
Yeah.
I don't think most people may know that Paradise played some basketball in the USA.
Yep,
he was at a school in the USA.
Yeah, he's one of
Then I think he lived in Canada for some time before he came home.
Yeah.
He has his two sons who are always with him once he comes to the court, and I don't know if we'll get to see them play tonight.
Yeah. Oh, well, that will be very interesting to see.
I think they're still in primary school.
Yeah. But I have opportunity to see their progression from when they were much smaller. I've seen a few clips. They pretty much seems to progressing with the game. So.
We see south of Southeast Barbershop.
Yeah, big up South. South, one of our basketball also, colleague, and also a barber here in St. Vincent.
A mouth champ on the court.
Yes, but a pretty good barber, man. A fantastic barber.
Yes, I give him credit of being a barber.
Yeah.
But his passion for the game also.
Yeah, good passion for the game. Definitely good passion. That's good.
Okay, I now see we have access to the shot clock and the game clock.
That's nice. If you notice, with all that is happening to the Northern Boys, they're still not too far away. They just a few points. 4.
You know, I was here on Wednesday, and Police was playing. I think it was Heat
Yeah,
Seekers.
Heat Seekers, yeah.
And Police led for the whole game by about 8 to 10 points.
Wow.
And in the last quarter, Heat Seekers
Just take over the game.
took over the game and came out with the win. So anything is possible in the games.
I believe that is why, Paradise is not so much, worrying about what is happening now. I do believe that you will see the Northern Boys start to play proper basketball.
So we have 2 minutes 37 seconds remaining in this quarter. The
there you
shot
go.
by Young Sam is good. That's a left hand, nice left hand stroke there.
Remind me of Ginobili. That's Ginobili in the arc shot.
Yeah. Attempt to answer back, and the shot is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Northern Boys with the ball. It's now a 2-point difference.
Yeah.
11-13 in favor of Bequia All Stars.
The game is getting interesting. I think like that.
So we see the trap, the half-court trap. Yeah, didn't work.
So you shouldn't hold. Just release the ball.
Marshall.
Travel. But this is what I'm saying.
Somebody get a suitcase of Marshall,
There
please.
is no attempt to pass the ball around and try to create an easier shot for somebody. There you go. That's a good pass. Then what you're gonna do? Pass it again. Then that's it. There you go.
Inside out.
There
And
you go.
we have a whistle. That's one of the concerns the coaching team for Northern Boys have to be.
Yeah, you have to be mindful of that.
The number of fouls that they're getting early in the
Right.
game. First free shot attempt is no good.
That's from Jermaine, and that's the son of Sick. You remember Sick, who used to play for Kings?
Oh,
That's his son right there, Jermaine.
hey, and he's an
Another
awesome
awesome player. Yeah, exactly.
player also.
Yeah, he played for the Blue Chip. Yeah, that's back on over by the Northern Boys. Possession back to Bequia All Stars.
Just to remind persons that for the Independence Week, we'll be having a 3x3 event. For persons who are not familiar with the 3x3 version of the game, it's half court,
Yeah.
1 hoop, and it's 4 players, 3 players on the court with 1 substitute.
Very fast game.
Very up-tempo
Up-tempo
game.
game.
It's a game of 10 minutes.
10 minutes. And
Yes.
I think it fits all age because you have a chance to sub in and sub out.
Yes.
But I think if you're not conditioned properly, I would advise you to play. I have opportunity to play it a couple of times, and I'm telling you.
And unlike the regular version of the game, anything inside the what we know as a 3-point line is 1 point. Anything outside of the 3-point line is 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's the first team who reach 21 points win the game. If by chance both teams are tied, or at the end of 10 minutes, the team that is ahead also will win the game. But if by chance after 10 minutes both teams are tied, you have extra time, and the first team that have a 2-point advantage, will be the winners.
Yes, I like the game. Apart from the 5-on-5, basketball. So it's pretty much a very
Interceptions continue to, or turnovers continue to hurt Northern Boys. Marshall, the big man with the ball.
Just what I'm saying, Marshall drive. All you have to do is to give it up to the open man. That's all.
Interestingly, I don't know if you know that Marshall studied in Russia.
Yeah.
And played
I
basketball,
played basketball in Russia.
Yeah?
Quite interesting.
Northern Boys with the ball again.
Give it up. Pass it. That's
Okay, he looks.
And there you go.
Okay, Marshall with the
Again.
ball. And he's fouled. He is taken down by the big man from Bequia.
But
And they helped him back up.
but there again, another thing the coach have to look into on a timeout. When you make that drive, instead of trying to go through the two-man, dish it out because you already draw two-man to him.
Draw and kick.
And kick. So just draw and kick.
Or punch and pitch.
Yeah, punch, exactly.
Correct basketball terminology.
Yeah. I think if they have a game plan, you will see a lot of that more.
Okay, we have
But
a
here-
substitution
but here
and Paradise
Paradise-
is back on the court.
I was told by one of my colleagues that Marshall have a move what they call the cattle move. So somebody said it.
Straight out of Russia.
He make an attempt.
Number 12 of Bequia pushes the ball down court.
That's a
Passes
good
to his,
pass. Good block
deflected
by Sam.
The player by
young
Northern
Sam.
Boys.
And there you
Northern
go.
Boys with
Good
the
pass
ball.
again.
Pass to the wing.
Good
shot.
shot.
Is up and it's no good. Rebound control by
Good
Bequia.
Good pass.
2 versus.
Oh,
and
my
he misses
goodness.
the open layup.
There you go.
Paradise
Paradise
with the ball.
control.
Let's
Let's go. Good pass.
Nice. The player was not in position. Yeah.
So now when they tell you whenever you're running to the two side of court, you run wide and
run
then
wide.
and then come in. But if you notice the player already running in, that's why the pass was not executed properly.
You have to spread the floor.
Yep, spread the floor.
Okay. And the reason for that, it makes it more
Oh,
difficult
that's a
for
good
one
pass,
or two
good pass.
defenders to mark
Oh,
the offensive player. We have a whistle. I believe that the foul situation will
it will affect them.
affect Northern Boys.
Can you give us a? Can you find out? But I think she won't be able to get the foul situation with Adam. They won't be able to.
I see Madam President and Randall Sticky Williams in a long conversation. I'm
Yeah.
sure they're talking about what could be done to improve the condition of the game.
Yeah.
But you know, every time I come up here, especially when rain fall, I feel I can't find the word, because it's hard for this game of basketball to develop if you don't have an indoor facility.
Well, that is so
You know,
true.
So, and to be frank with you, efforts were made to cover this facility a couple of years ago, and we actually had some resources. And it's
But there wasn't a plan. I think
there was a plan and everything. There, you know, Stewart Engineering did some designs for us and everything, and the monies were there. Yes,
Yeah. Yes, so. Ginger ale.
Bobby, thank you.
Our good friend South is offering the commentators drinks, you know.
Yeah,
but
that's
we
South.
still can't say anything. Well,
He's a good boy. You know, he's begrudging.
yeah, he's a good fella.
Yeah, he's a good
Can't say
fella.
the same for his game.
Well, I think, to be honest with you, I think
I'm
age catch us all.
I'm just being mischievous.
I know. Age catch us all. I
That's
think
the end of the quarter. The score is 18-11.
you notice when you think that Northern Boys had it all figured out, then they go to another patch where they start to foul a lot and not taking control of the ball.
And turn over the
And
ball.
turn over-
too.
Exactly. So that's why you see the score there at 18-11 in favor of the Bequia All-Stars. But I think what they will have to figure out is how to pass the ball and execute the pass properly. Know when to pass and know why you're passing.
And having the right persons control the ball.
Well, that's
Okay, you have different persons who are
Controlling-
responsible for
ex-
different positions.
right. Good
And
observation.
based
Yeah.
on your position, you have certain responsibilities on the court.
Yeah.
And in most cases, you want the ball to be in your point guard hand, who is like the playmaker.
Exactly.
Okay, and you have shooters who will play more on the outside, and your big players will be
More,
trying to
yeah,
dominate the scene on the
inside.
on the inside. So I think once they go back to basics and try to work that out, they should be in a better position.
I also
But
think, yeah, go ahead.
Clearly, the full court press by Bequia
It's
is giving
disrupting
them some trouble.
It's disrupting
Bequia picked up something early, okay?
Right.
And although they have Northern Boyz have quick players, their ball handling skills are questionable.
Yeah, so that's why they have to pick out. I think they need somebody, something like Paradise. I think Paradise should be able to take somewhat a few minutes in the game and
It's a
manage.
different game when he's on the court.
Yeah, it's a different
clearly.
game. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
We receiving drinks compliments south of Southeast Barbershop.
Yes, we want to say thanks to South.
We're about to start the second quarter, but the referees have called for official timeout. I don't know if there's an issue with the clock. Just want to encourage persons who are viewing the game, you still have time to come up and join us here at the Montrose basketball court. Maybe our spectators could help us with this. Is the court located in New Montrose or in Old Montrose? Because I've always thought it's in Old Montrose.
Well, for me personally, there was only one name I always know it by, Montrose Court. Whether it's old or new.
Yeah. But it's located right below the Central Water and Sewage Authority.
I think.
And you know, interestingly, a lot of persons don't know that there's a basketball court here. Because when you look at it from you don't see the court from the outside.
It's all blacked out.
Well, it's the blue, green, and yellow building. But there's a basketball court on the inside.
And now plays resume as number 6 from the Bequia All-Star now hit a 3.
Number 7 for Northern Boyz. Passes on the baseline. Paradise with the shot is no good.
Oh, good outlet pass. Oh, that's
nice.
a good interception there from the Northern Boyz player.
He deflected it, and it last touch by the Bequia player. Okay, nice. Find your guard. Good. Pass to the wing. Back to the center. Back to the wing. Paradise with the ball. Shot is up, and it's no good. Ball controlled by Bequia. Number 8 pushes the ball up court. Shot is up. It's no good. 3-point attempt is no good. The Bequia player tried to keep it in bounds, but it failed to do so. Inbound pass by Northern Boyz. Again,
another bad pass.
Almost intercepted. Sam with the shot. It's no good. I think both teams need to settle the court is still wet. It's extremely challenging for the players. Paradise with the ball. Dunk pass, dunk court.
That's a good outlet pass. There you go.
He
one
missed the
more
play
pass.
on the
One more
baseline.
pass.
Sam with the
Good,
shot is good. It's one of the few players in this game who seem to be comfortable shooting both with the left hand and the right.
He's orthodox. Yeah, he can play with both hands as if both of them are strong.
Yeah.
So he can play on both sides.
Makes it more difficult for the defender to limit your...
Okay, and here's a fast break for the Northern Boyz. Oh, good pass.
Ah!
That pass should have been for Paradise because the court is still wet. But
plus, he was on the same side.
On the same side with
Paradise.
Yeah, and the defender was heading towards the man.
Some mistakes, but they're not difficult mistakes to correct.
Easy thing to correct. That's what I'm saying. You have to know when to pass and why you're passing.
And if I were coaching any of these teams, I will go back and look at the video of this game,
Right.
analyze it, and deal with the various issues in the next
And
practice session.
I think that's what this tournament is all about as well. Sometimes you have few games in the tournament and you can learn from the mistakes and improve for the other games.
And now you have the luxury of technology. I remember
Exactly. We do. Yeah.
when I was in the United States, we had to be traveling to scouting the teams. We actually had to travel to the
Right.
various games to look at the teams play. We had our notepads and stuff like that.
That would have been a lot of work.
So we were scouting our opponents, plus we were scouting the high school games for the young talent.
Right.
Bequia, fast break opportunity. The point guard goes up for the shot, misses, and the ball is tipped in by his teammate. And that's another thing I observe. Every time Bequia attack, they attack with numbers. So
Yep.
the possibility of
There's possibility of a putback
after a
here. They
miss.
always have crashing the board. Good drive by Sam.
In most cases with Northern Boyz, it's like a one-man attack, you know?
Yeah, but that's exactly. But you see, Bequia attacking in a group because they exactly. You see what he did? They attack in a group, but they passing the ball.
Interception.
No. Good on it.
Pass.
Oh no,
Oh,
no. Fundamental basketball.
Tried to get fancy and he lost it. You see that? It's 5-on-2. 5-on-2. 5 offensive players from Bequia. 2 defensive players from Northern Boyz.
And because they're not getting back on
Transition game for Northern
defense.
Boyz.
Transition defense is poor.
Yes. Sam again.
See,
No, that's not Sam.
good defense, good defense, good defense,
You see?
good defense. There you go.
The attack in
Well,
numbers.
now they have 3. Now they have 4 and 2. What are you gonna do now?
Shot goes on. It's
Okay.
good. Number 8 of Northern Boyz.
Yeah. Yeah, that number 8, well, it's number 9.
Fake. Dribbles back on the 3-point attempt is good by Bequia All-Stars. Number 5, the guard. Sam again. Substitute requested by Bequia All-Stars. I noticed something. Normally, you pass the ball in the space, and the player who is receiving have the responsibility to run
Right,
into the space and get the ball.
right.
I think that was why the ball went out of bounds on the last
And the last
offensive
possession.
effort
Okay.
by Northern Boyz.
I think sometimes players forget the second play. You know, you pass, you stop, but you pass and you move. Because sometimes a pass doesn't necessarily mean that you pass for a shot. You pass to receive again. I think it's 20, maybe 28. 28-15.
The score is now 28-15, so Bequia is definitely extending their lead. Still a lot of time in the game.
Yeah,
You know?
still another half to go.
I think Northern Boyz have the talent to make the game a lot more competitive, and even the possibility of winning the game. But
But I also think because, and I will go back to this again. The court itself it starts drying, which I believe second half we see a lot more better game. In fact, I believe the team that is going up have a better chance of controlling the ball better.
I mean, as I said, disturbs me every time I come up here and the games have been played and affected by rain. And I believe if there's one discipline that deserves better facilities, is basketball.
Yep, definitely.
Based on we have a fast break opportunity by Northern Boyz, he misses it and he gets his rebound and puts it back. When you consider the amount of scholarships, players who have gone abroad in scholarships from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and not only play at college level, but have played at the highest level in the world. You know, oh gosh, guy took
Okay.
the fake and he landed on the ground.
Hope that he's okay.
So you know that the talent is there, the potential of creating more players is there, because we have good coaches and qualified coaches. Okay, what have been failing us is the facilities. As a matter of fact, this tournament was supposed to be played in Calico, which historically has been a breeding ground for basketball in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But they chose to come to Montrose because the facility in Calico, the quality of the court is poor. And that was recently resurfaced.
And if you take a look around the country as a whole, there are a lot of abandoned courts as well.
Well, you have a lot of courts that are not being used. And to be fair to the National Lottery and the authorities, they've been doing a good job in building new courts and resurfacing a lot of the courts. But in most cases, they don't have good sporting infrastructure, basketball infrastructure on them. You know, I'm hoping that, and we do have a lot of coaches who are willing to coach. So I'm hoping at some point they will be engaged. And they will have the proper infrastructure.
I think that is one of the problems as well. While you may have a lot of coaches, I don't think they have the proper infrastructure and also the facility to accommodate them. So that is one of the issues as well.
Just an observation, you know, that we hope will be taken into consideration. That'd have been a nice fast break execution. There's good movement of the ball, but just at the end of it, they failed to score.
But now you see because they passing the ball, it is getting a lot more easier for them instead of trying to take it all by themselves.
Yeah, because you notice certain areas in the court are starting to dry out, especially in the key area.
So now they are running with each other now.
And we have our young talent, Sam. First free shot attempt is good.
So another shot attempt by Sam. Second attempt was not successful, and now we have possession by the Bequia All-Star team. Jermaine, number 8, on the drive and was fouled by Paradise from the Northern Boys. There will be 2 shot attempt.
Substitution requested by Bequia. And you notice Bequia have been utilizing their bench a lot more than Northern Boys.
Yeah.
You know, we mentioned just now about the players who receive scholarships. Earlier, we noted that Randall Sticky Williams, well, he's here. And he was just honored by his university in the United States.
Yeah.
But we also have quite a few players who are playing at university level in Taiwan.
Yeah, we have quite a few of them.
So scholarships for basketball, historically it was North America. Now we have players who are receiving scholarships to play basketball in Taiwan. Interception by Bequia. Fake and the shot is no good. Rebound control by Northern Boys. Another turnover. Back with the ball. Another turnover. But you notice that area of the court under that basket is wet. So maybe that's what's causing most of the problems.
Yeah, that can cause some problem because the water settled there. But as you can see, the court starts to dry up.
Shot. Rebound control by Bequia, and the basket is good. Yeah, we are speaking about players from St. Vincent who are playing basketball in different parts of the world. And in Taiwan, we have a few players who are currently playing professionally. And we also have players who attended university in Taiwan who are playing professionally in that part of the world. We
Yeah.
have Williams who lives and plays in Japan. We have a couple of players, Sam, who actually have a basketball academy in Taiwan. And he's the person who normally try to, play a significant role in getting other Vincentians into university in Taiwan. Players from Union Island, players from Bequia, players from various parts of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. On the ladies' side, we have Taisha Warner, who is playing professionally in Europe.
Wow.
So the opportunities are there.
Yeah, there are opportunities there, and there can be a lot more opportunities as well. But I think, development as well should be one of the things that should be a focal point. This tournament itself shows that there's a lot of young people who still are eager to play, and they also can be developed.
I think if you remember Akeem Smart from Salt Rivers,
Yeah.
I think he's currently playing professionally in Malaysia.
Wow, that's good.
So the NBA is not the only gig.
Well, you see,
And the
basketball,
WNBA is not the
basketball
only
right now
gig,
is,
you know?
It's global right now. I mean, it is definitely at a wider scale. So,
And his brother Sam with the shot, and it's good.
that's good finish by Sam.
One of the better young talents in the country right now.
Yeah, confident player.
And let's go back to Taiwan because Akeem's younger brother Brandon Smart, also from South Rivers,
Yeah,
who played at the university level in Taiwan, is now playing professionally in Taiwan.
as well.
Yeah.
yeah. I know Brandon.
Unfortunately, with all that talent that's available to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Caribbean Basketball Confederation have not had a qualifier since 2018 in Suriname. So although the game isn't what it's supposed to be here in St. Vincent, and that is so also because of our better players normally get the opportunity to play abroad. So you have you can't use the terminology brain drain here, but talent drain.
Yeah,
But so the players we have good players who could that we could form good national teams from both male and female, and not only the players, the coaches also, because Vasha Adams, who played for the national team, as a matter of fact, she's the captain for the national team. She is also a level 1 basketball coach. She's currently in Delaware in the USA,
yeah.
participating in a high-level
Congratulations
basketball coaching program.
Yeah. There you have
Another Boyz with the ball.
Boyz.
Yes. Oh, it was a 3-on-2 break.
Executed properly.
Ball back to the top. Shot is no good. The big man with the rebound. Passes to point guard number 5. Step back shot, and it's no good.
So now you have a 3-on-2.
3-on-2
Let's see
break.
the execution here. You see that is exactly what they have to do better. A 3-on-2, but yet
The basket
was
is
not
good.
executed properly. The basket was good, yeah. Luckily,
Sam is a very aggressive.
yeah, he is, man.
he,
It should be better.
he fears no man. Your height, your size, he's taking it to the hole. Outlet
let out,
pass by
2-on-1,
Paradise
2-on-1.
again.
And Sam on the break, and there, good finish by Sam again.
Northern Boys to run. The score is 29-37.
So Northern Boys in a small run, they got back the score to single digit. Is Jermaine trying to slow the game down?
And still a lot of time in the game, huh? Communication clearly improving on Northern Boys' part on defense. And again, that's Otma out there leading on the court, encouraging his players.
You can see
1 minute remaining in the half.
You can see a few spectators walking in.
I think once the weather holds and the games are not disrupted, more persons will start showing up for these games.
Yeah, but I think this also helped. And it is good when you can have these games so the community can come out and watch. Because not much when it comes to basketball have been happening for quite some time now, but I do believe if
the free shot is good. So the score is now 38-29. We have a kickball.
You notice another pass, attempt pass, which was not executed properly.
Haha, hold on.
Very interestingly,
primary school
we see
player
a little man walk on the court.
Paradise son, he's now on the court.
It's very interesting to see how he's going to play among the big boys.
And he seems to be quite confident too.
Yeah. He seems to be all ready. He's jumping. He seems to be all ready.
All good for the future of the game.
That is very interesting. Oh, yeah, he got the pass.
Oh, God. Interception. Basket is good. 40-29. Let's see what he does on defense. Another interception. Ball goes out of bounds. The wet court.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. There's too many dribbling. They need to just pass and go. Like that, pass it again. And then pass it again. No. Pass it again. One more pass. There you go. There you go.
Basket is good by number 11.
Simple basketball.
Sorry, number 12 of Northern Boys.
Backs out somebody.
3-point attempt is no good. Northern Boys with the ball. 2 versus 1. Break. Shot goes up and it's good.
There you go.
Number 4 of Northern Boys. Northern Boys on a little run here.
But this is what I'm saying very interestingly again. You see
The little man.
Is he playing
on ball
defense?
Shot is up. Northern Boys again. Marshall
on the...
A 4-1 break. What will he do? And he's fouled. Oh, no, it's not a foul. The ball goes out of bounds.
But that's again, you have a 3-on-1. Well, actually 4-on-1, and Marshall elect to go up. While it's easy for him to drop it off to the open man.
Yeah, he's a Marshall.
So I think this is something that really need to be
the
talked
3-point
about.
attempt by number 12 of Bequia All Stars is good. The score is now 43-33, a 10-point game, and whistle to end the half is
so the first half is finished. The score is 43-33. Do you know? Yeah, the first half is finished. So, do you know what's the first half?
Yes, they're playing 4 quarters of 10 minutes each. Okay, we're back at the MONTROSE basketball court. We at the halftime interval. The score is 33-43. Bequia All Stars ahead by 10 points. Based on what I've seen in the first half and the short run by Northern Boys, I think we still have a game on our hands.
Yes, there's still a game, and I do believe if Northern Boys really pull back on their turnovers and lots of the mistakes that they're making, because they have a couple of fast breaks, transition basket that should have scored. But you have to be able to utilize the man you have running with you. And I think if they would have done that, they would have probably...
Well, now they have opportunity to work out the hitches, yeah? We're going to take a commercial break. It's halftime at the MONTROSE basketball facility. Northern Boys versus Bequia All Stars. The score is 43-33. Northern Boys behind by 10 points.
Now available from all lotto agents. Gold Mine, a new $2 Insta-Cash game with a top prize of $3,000. Gold Mine, so easy to play. If your numbers equals the bars of gold numbers in the same group, win the prize shown. You can win up to 3 times. Get your Gold Mine Insta-Cash tickets where there's no waiting for a draw and you can win on the spot. Gold Mine, another easy to win Insta-Cash game from the National Lotteries Authority. Now available from all lotto agents. Gold Mine, a new $2 Insta-Cash game with a top prize of $3,000. Gold Mine, so easy to play. If your numbers equals the bars of gold numbers in the same group, win the prize shown. You can win up to 3 times. Get your Gold Mine Insta-Cash tickets where there's no waiting for a draw and you can win on the spot. Gold Mine, another easy to win Insta-Cash game from the National Lotteries Authority. Now available from all lotto agents. Gold Mine, a new $2 Insta-Cash game with a top prize of $3,000. Gold Mine, so easy to play. If your numbers equals the bars of gold numbers in the same group, win the prize shown. You can win up to 3 times. Get your Gold Mine Insta-Cash tickets where there's no waiting for a draw and you can win on the spot. Gold Mine, another easy to win Insta-Cash game from the National Lotteries Authority.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Right now I'm proud to be open for business. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So make sure it's on your wish list. Blue, yellow, and green. Right now we steam. From the mountains to the seas, we had split in unity. 45 years and we proud of who we be. From the mainland straight down to the Grenadines. I say it's hello. Through the trials and triumphs, we stood up tall. Hands in hands, I say we faced it all. Resilient and undoubted. That's why I am a proud Vince. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. Happy independence. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. Happy independence. Blue, yellow, green with the diamonds between. You know we really proud. My country is full up of kings and queens. So let we shout it out. How many years? 45. We independent. 45. How many years? 45. Show me the colors. 45. How many years? 45. We independent. 45. How many years? Through the trials and triumphs, we stood up tall. Hands in hands, I say we faced it all. Resilient and undoubted. That's why I am a proud Vince. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. Happy independence. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. 45 years, oh yeah. Happy independence. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is open for business. So make sure it's on your wish list. And don't miss this. Happy independence. Whoa, whoa, whoa. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Right now I'm proud to be open for business. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So make sure it's on your wish list. Blue, yellow and green. Right now we steam. From the mountains to the seas, we had split in unity. 45 years.
We're back at the MONTROSE basketball court where you're witnessing the game Bequia All-Stars versus Northern Boyz. At the end of the first half, the score was 43-33 in favor of Bequia All-Stars. I'm here with Coach Tim.
Yeah, we are back on again for the third quarter with Bequia All-Star in possession.
Reverse layup is no good. The big man, number 14, Ford.
Devin,
Collects the rebound and scores.
number 14, Devin from Bequia.
So it's 45-33.
That wasn't a good pass.
Another interception again by
Another
Bequia
bad
All-Stars.
pass from number 4 from Northern Boyz.
The
Good
fake
finish.
and the layup is good.
Good finish. But as you were talking about this young man earlier, number 12, you see his progression. Very aggressive. He reminds me of Stephen. You remember Stephen from Union Island?
Yes.
Very fast, quick, can jump.
And actually played for the national team.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Stephen. As you know, one of his brother now is in college. The youngest brother for Stephen is in college right now.
Well, when you speak about basketball in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you have to mention Union Island.
Yes, exactly. lots of talents
Then
from that small
there's
island.
Chada, who is also
That's
at
Strad.
school.
I think Strad is Stephen
Right.
brother, yeah. Bishai did a fantastic job with him as well.
Yeah. Always outstanding player. Played for St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the secondary school tournament.
Who, Bishai?
Chada.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the more dominant players in that tournament for a couple of years.
Yeah.
We have a whistler.
No, we have seen some great talents actually over the years.
Sam again. The floater isn't good. Locked by number 13. Pass down court.
Should have been a foul as
Yeah.
Rudine.
Shot is no good. Rebound
Okay,
controlled by Northern Boyz. Sam again. Sam takes it all the way. And
Well,
the
good put
tip
back
in
by
by
Paradise.
number 2, the Paradise. Oswald Paradise Hooper. A.K.A. Bam.
Wow. That's a good finish by number 12 again
Number
from
12
the
again.
All-Star.
Yes.
There's Sam on the
Sam.
move. Good pass. Good finish. But the game is still close. It's
Yeah, it's a
47
6-point game.
6-point game.
And the shooting percentage has definitely improved in this
Yep. Yes, they are.
in the third quarter.
Good lets out. Well, that the
Sam
on a
again.
fast break. Oh, good move.
Sam Ayam. He lost the ball, the big man. Showing some ball handling skills. Number 13. Passes to the baseline to number 12. Number 12 with the reverse layup, and it's good.
Oh, this number 12 is playing pretty well. And we see Paradise pushing it. Oh, good pass. Good pass.
Nice. Intercepted.
Good interception there by Harry.
You have to compliment Beck with transition game.
Yeah, they are running back. They're getting back on defense. And I think that's the difference between them and the Northern Boys.
They're running out on offense and they're getting back on defense.
Yes. The
The
transition
score is
defense
still
is good. Yeah.
47-43. A 4-point game.
4-point game.
Interception again.
Oh, that's a bad pass.
Be careful, be
The
careful.
condition of the court will not allow for that pass because you cannot run as fast as you will want to.
I mean, other than being, a danger to the players with a wet surface, it's difficult for basketball to progress in this country if we don't have a
Proper
proper
infrastructure, yeah.
court,
Yeah.
covered court with a good floor. And we see it.
We've been talking for years.
When we prepare players here, we prepare them and bring them to a level where they could get a scholarship.
Yeah.
And when that opportunity comes, they will be able to hold their own.
Yeah.
But you normally see a drastic improvement. And it's not only because of the coaching, it's because of the quality of the facility that they're playing on when they leave our shows. So I will continue to advocate for a covered facility.
I agree with
for
you.
basketball,
I agree with you.
for volleyball,
yeah.
and even netball.
Yeah. Sports in general.
Paradise with the floater, 2
especially,
points, good.
as you said, netball, volleyball, and basketball.
And for even for the spectators, because we sit here every time there's a tournament up here. For the opening, full house. Rain falls a couple times,
You won't see people back.
people start,
Right.
staying at home. I mean, we appreciate the fact that Visity is bringing the game live, but it helps with the atmosphere when we have a full house.
Yeah, it
When
does.
The spectators could be here and get involved,
Yeah.
you know.
It's good.
But-
It's good for the game. It's good for the game.
The float is good by number 13 of Bequia. Every time Northern Boys make a run, Bequia have an answer.
I think Bequia, sometimes when they take the foot off the gas, I'll probably start to play a little bit complacent. They realize Northern Boys is on their heels and they pick up their game. But I think Northern Boys have so many opportunities where they could have tied this game a long time ago.
Bequia again. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebound controlled by Northern Boys. Number 7 of Northern Boys.
Pass it up. Give it up. Give it up already. You see, you wait until late. So the defender close in on the mark on the passing lane. So there is no way for him to get the pass through.
You know, you could play this game without dribbling the wall, right?
I was saying that since from the first
And
quarter.
the pass moves faster.
Pass move faster.
Dribble.
Yes, pass beat man. I'm not so sure what kind
So
of
some
set up that
unnecessary
defense
dribbling
there.
is taking place, yeah?
Oh, good fake. Good drop off.
Shot is up. No good. Rebound controlled by.
Backs out is one of the problems I see the
Ball
Northern
goes
Boys
out of
have.
bounds.
They don't keep a
The ball
body on a
remains
man.
with Bequia All-Stars.
Oh, good try.
Nice effort, youngster. Number 4 of Northern Boys. Deflect the ball out of bounds. The score is 55-43.
Now you've seen the ball start moving. The ball start moving. The ball start moving. That is one of the problem I have with the way in which the game is being played today. There should be a movement of the ball. So ball move man, create a space for a better shot.
Shot is up by
Yep.
Northern Boys Paradise.
Good put back by Paradise.
Again, I want to compliment the work that Paradise is putting in the North Leeward area to keep the game alive and to train the youngsters in this community. That was a 3-point shot by number 12 of Bequia.
Yeah, there's a lot of attempts that has been made to keep the game relevant. We see players academy. We see retreat as well.
Another fast break for Bequia. Basket is good and we have a whistler. So you'll have an opportunity to go to the line to attempt 1 free shot.
Yeah.
Timeout requested by, it seems to be Northern Boys. Now it's a 14-point lead for Bequia All-Stars. 5 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
I think one of the things you see Bequia is doing a lot different. as you rightly said, both on defense and offense. They're transitioning together.
They're more organized
Yeah, they're more organized.
than the North Leeward, Northern Boys.
Well, you know,
Okay,
that-
and
yeah.
I think they play more basketball as a team also.
And they have a lot more experience as well. I just see, and I think what you see with Northern Boys is a lot of, not so many, you know, there are a lot of new faces. I think you're
True.
a makeshift team, so you'll find the chemistry will not be as good as Bequia.
But credit to the organizers of this invitational tournament, because when you play, the more you play, the better you get.
Yeah.
And these players have not had competitive basketball at the 5x5 level for quite a while.
Quite, and I mean, quite some time. Nothing that is something that really need to pay a lot of attention to. That part of our game,
Jump shot is good.
It's
from
still
the,
needed.
From the free throw lane.
5-on-5 basketball is still well at large and still should be the foundation of basketball here in St. Vincent.
Yes. Both versions have the role to play.
Yeah.
You know, because 3x3 is foundation basketball.
Yeah,
You know, everything you could do in the game, you could do it with 3 players.
yeah.
But as we stated earlier, it's played on a half court, 1 hoop, and it's more up tempo. Sam, the shot is no good. Oh, Northern Boys still with the ball. So the wrong shot is no good. Bequia with the rebound.
Yeah. I think one of the things that you've seen again,
The 3-point
Even-
attempt is good by
even
Bequia.
with that shot from the Northern Boys, before that shot for the Bequia All-Star, you see the mindset is to, apart from Paradise, is to go, you know, without passing the ball. It's an effort to play a one-on-one basketball.
Sam scored for the Northern Boys, 2 points. Score is 62-49. Another 3-point attempt by Bequia. Rebound controlled by
Yep.
Northern Boys.
Again.
Interception again.
Again,
Okay,
there have been so many careless passes, but I think taking care of the ball is going to take some time before these guys really get into what they want to do.
Paradise. We have a whistle. But I want you to notice the structure of the Bequia offense. They're properly spread out.
Yep.
They go to the relevant points to spread the defense. So they're getting easier baskets.
But this is- I mean,
Northern Boys are playing more of one-on-one
one-on-one basketball.
basketball.
So
you know?
they always following the ball.
So now we are seeing a 1-3-1 defense from Northern Boys. And again, another 3-point attempt by
Exactly.
Bequia All-Stars. Sam takes it to the hole and the basket is good.
Decent player. A decent player. Once he on the move, he didn't.
We're now going to have a little chat with the organizer of the tournament, Mandy Samuel. Your expectations and what are your thoughts so far? Is it what you expected?
Well, actually, I'm pleased because it's been a while since we had a competitive tournament like this. The youngsters are into it as well. And this is one of the targets we had, that the youths come out to play. And we see the talents. And also we try to harness it the best way we can possibly.
So it's the invitational tournament, first 5x5 tournament in a couple of years, because after COVID, basketball at the 5x5 level took a back seat. You say you're pleased thus far. What about the support for this invitational tournament as it relates to sponsorship?
Well, we wrote to some sponsors before. The response was not the best, but there are some friends of mine that help out as well. Els Auto Rental is one of those places I want to mention, and my personal friend helped me with this. Some other brands came along to help in some minimal stuff. We still thank them for it, but at the same time we wanted more help so we can make the package better. But we thank God for everything.
So let us hope that now people see that the invitational tournament is a reality, that they will actually come on board and contribute some resources to make it even more vibrant.
Yeah, I agree with that. And not only that, even the facilities as well. As we see when rainfall, the technicalities of playing on the court when it's wet. So we need like brooms, things to help us sweep off the court, to cover the court, just to protect our players and make the game even more better, a quality that is higher than the norm.
We were speaking about that earlier as it relates to not having a indoor facility. And we're not talking about a grand stadium that costs millions of dollars, just a simpler roof. You know, I mean, I lived in the United States for a couple of years. I went to university in the United States, and a lot of the gyms, especially in the southern part of the United States, it's just a simple factory shed with a good wooden floor and some seating. You know, I mean, I think every time we think about the indoor facility, we are thinking grand. You know, we could do things at a lower scale at a much lower cost. But and I mentioned earlier, for this game to really realize its full potential in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we need an indoor facility. There's no if or no buts.
Yeah, we do need one. Actually, if they could reach it in halfway with it, just start with the covering. Give us proper facilities on the court itself, proper drainage, even other equipment to help us taking the court drier quickly. And so with all that, some businessmen could always come and contribute as well for marketing purposes. So we welcome it, and we hope that the government and the private investors come along and see the beauty of the game and the youths. As a matter of fact, basketball has been one of the instruments that keep troubled youths off the street. So basically, it's also a pathway for better life. And who knows, who could win the next NBA?
Yeah, but you mentioned something important there, and I think a lot of persons don't understand there's sport development and there's sport for development. Sport for development is what you just mentioned there, using the sport to help with facilitate other positive aspects in society, okay? And I want to compliment you for taking this initiative. I mean, it may not be where you want it to be at this point, but it's a start.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing. What does the Nike slogan say?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. But I think Nike get that slogan from the Bible. Anything if I need to just do it. So again, I want to thank God for this opportunity, this platform to really present Him along the development of the youths, and not only just the youths alone, the nation at wide. And that's even some of the old schools I would like to invite out to come and train some of these youngsters and deposit what they have. And so we see a better quality overall basketball game.
Just a note, it's 1 minute 22 seconds remaining in this third. In this quarter, the score is 69-53. For persons who don't know who Mandy Samuel is, reintroduce or introduce yourself to the viewers.
Hi, good night everyone. In TV land, my name is Montgomery Samuel. The coordinator know me as Mandy, but my name is Montgomery Samuel. I'm a young man from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I love basketball. I played basketball.
Alley Cats?
Alley Cats, Knights. I just want to give back to the second generation and the third generation. Some of us might not reach far, but then we could present a better part and a better platform for the younger ones to take it further than we did.
But you didn't state your profession
Oh well,
Because I know you're more than basketball.
yeah,
I know you're deeply involved in the church.
yeah, I'm a pastor as well. With the church that cannot be hidden at Montrose, and also just started out in ministry. And I want to use sports as a platform to present the gospel to the youths. People will speak one thing, but the other thing is doing. So we want to just don't just talk about it, but be doers as well.
Well, I know you've always been a passionate basketball player. You even participated in the TX3 activities that we have had. And you professionally, what do you do? I know you're a pastor, but I know you're involved in other things.
Well, I'm also an agent of the MASA, M-A-S-A, Medical Air Service Association, or Medical Air Ambulance, better known as. That's one thing I want to do. I'm also the president of the Come Find Me Foundation. This is a foundation that was founded by my sister about 10 years ago. And she now resides in Tortola, so I'm the president here. So I'm trying to use this platform as well to help youngsters and help underprivileged kids as well.
Okay, the score is now 75-53. But this is what is important, Mandy. I mean, you're a simpler guy. You don't have a lot of resources. But you're doing something that have, and hopefully as time goes by, will have massive impact. A positive move. Okay? So I mentioned that to say to persons, you don't have to have the wash of resources, the word of resources to do things. You have started, and I hope things go from strength to strength. And with the energy I see you have, I'm confident that, you know, the tournament will grow as time goes on. How long do you anticipate, barring the weather, this tournament will continue for?
Well, the set date basically is for the 17th of November. We have 2 rounds. Round robin we were playing because it's among the team in the tournament. We didn't get as much team as we expected. So limited teams that they play a round robin, and then we have the playoffs and the finals. And we're hoping that other teams, after this first introduction of basketball, a reintroduction I should say. And one thing about planting and sowing is that the seed must get into the ground first, and that's the hardest part. But when the seed bursts, then you know exactly there is no limit to how far this tree can go. And I'm hoping that this tournament, the Open Court Invitational, will reach as far the length and breadth, even to the Grenadines Islands, as you see Bequia is a part of it as well.
Yeah.
And we want to just invite everybody else to be a part. If we can't play ballers, come and support, come with the families, and come see where.
Just for the viewers, we have just come to the end of the third quarter. I have no doubt, because sometimes people want to see something, you know, and I have no doubt that now that they see the tournament is actually taking place, that more teams hopefully will come on board. It is a good initiative. Again, I want to compliment you for taking the ball, making the ball move to make this a reality. I want us to also encourage persons at home to come down to the Montrose basketball facility, come in person, you know, add to the ambience of what is happening here, you know. And any final words for the viewers?
Well, for the viewers and also to the one who is doing the commentary, Mr. Wayne, we thank you for making yourself available as well. We know you have been a stalwart in the sports arena in St. Vincent. And one of the things I'm also planning at this event is to honor certain men who have been pillars in the Basketball Association. And I already target 2 men to really honor these men in the tournament. So we don't wait until you pass and try to give you flowers, but we want to acknowledge you now at this time. And also to the viewers, we want to say come and enjoy, bring your families, friends. Just come and relax and enjoy a good game at the new MONTROSE HARDCOURT. And again, I pray that God will continue to bless the viewers, the team, the coach, the officials, the officiating team as well. We want to just thank God for them. And to visit TV as well to be on board of this event.
Yes, and you, I would say you hinted at it. This is a good family event. If you're looking for a place to take the whole family,
the entire family, grandmother, great-grandmother, dog, cat, sheep. If you have cow, bring everybody and come.
You know, the atmosphere is a positive one. Mandy, again, Montgomery, sorry.
Yeah, Montgomery.
I've known
Not
you
Daniel,
so long as
not Daniel, Montgomery, sorry, not Daniel, a show.
I've known you so long as Mandy, you know.
It's
I have to
okay,
get used to the Montgomery.
Understandably, so it's okay. Sorry,
Well, we appreciate what you're doing here. Anything that helped not only the game, but sports in general and the young people especially. I mean, there's so many negative things happening. You turn on your radio and it's, you know, mainly negative, you know. And this is something extremely positive and something that is needed. This weekend, I think we'll be having a 3x3 event. I'm trying to tie it down to one night so it won't interrupt with what you're doing here. But we appreciate this, man. You want to stay a while and do some commentary?
No, I'm going to turn back over to the man in charge, Mr. Timothy at large. Thank you again very much.
Because if Timothy deserted you.
Oh, he tried you and I find him somewhere.
That was Montgomery Samuel, the gentleman who is responsible for this invitational basketball tournament. The score is now 77-54, win to the fourth quarter, the last quarter of this game. And again, we want to thank VC3 for bringing these games live. I've been joined by royalty. Former king of the Calico basketball court. Calico United dominated basketball in St. Vincent for many years. Played in the United States. Indicate the institutions you played for in the United States. Randall Sticky Williams.
Played for Boyz Parish Community College in Louisiana. 2 years and 2 years in Washburn University in Kansas.
And your partner in crime at Boyz University was Oral Roberts.
Oral Roberts. That was my...
Another outstanding player from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I thought one of the better big men out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but was hampered by... In the Caribbean, actually. But was hampered by injuries in his last year. Played at Mississippi
State University,
yeah. Currently residing in St. Kitts, a businessman.
Yeah.
You know, want to also thank him for his years of contributing to the game of basketball. But Sticky, I say royalty because you were just honored by your university in the United States, Washburn University.
Yeah, we played in 2000 and 2001 the national championship game.
And your team won. Well, your team.
We were the runner-up, but eventually we end up won the tournament because the Wesleyan University field 2 ineligible players, so they forfeit the game and the game itself and give us the championship.
So Washburn are the champions.
Are the champions.
Because you have to play by the rules.
Yes, we did.
Your thoughts of what is happening here tonight?
Well, first and foremost, it's glad to see basketball trying to take the head out the water. You know, so it's been a while. It's been a couple of years. Well, I haven't seen a tournament because I wasn't around for a while as well. But it's not the best, but it's a start.
It's a start. And
it's a start. That's the most important
yeah?
thing. It's a start.
And we know that there are opportunities out there through basketball for Vincentians.
Yes. From ever since, they always, as Coach Williams knows, they're always looking this way. Because of what happened in the past, there always communication with Wayne and other coaches about potentials. But we don't have any at the moment because the sport is kind of was dormant. So we're just trying to get it back where it's supposed to be and get some kids out there because people always colleges and coaches are always inquiring, as I said. So it's just us to put things in place and trying to get kids, not only for basketball, for education as well. You know, it's an opportunity that a lot of kids can look forward to. And with the scholarship, most scholarship is always free. You know, everything is paid for, so it's just you gotta come out and do what you gotta do.
Yeah, just for the viewers, the score is now 83-50. We have 7 minutes 26 seconds remaining in the game. You mentioned we're talking about scholarships now, and on the court for Northern Boyz is a youngster. I don't think he's out of primary school as yet.
Yeah, he's 9 years old.
9 years old. Yes. So it's a game for all ages. Now, when you went to the USA, I know it was a drastic cultural change for you, but you had to apply yourself, and you have done very well as it relates to your improvement as a player. But you mentioned something earlier. A scholarship isn't only to play basketball. It's there's an academic side to it, where you have to perform both in the classroom and on the field of play.
Yes, that's so true. And when we say in the classroom, we don't talk just go in. You have to prepare yourself terms mentally, especially when you come from these small islands and you go into the US where it's you're in no man's land. You know, you're by yourself, and there's a lot of things in place you gotta put in place to say, and it's a life changing opportunity, you know. And me myself, I like to see a couple more players, couple people, male and female, get out there and represent us again.
It's a timeout. The score is 83-62 in favor of Bequia All Stars. We have had a tremendous success in getting players out on basketball scholarship, both male and female. Some of our players have gone on to play in the WNBA, in the NBA. Quite a few of them are playing professionally in Europe, in Asia, in Central and South America. So the opportunities are there. What do you, in your opinion, what do you think needs to be done to have a systematic developmental structure to have more persons get to the level where they could benefit from the numerous scholarships that are available, not only in the United States, but in Asia?
Well, we see, as the sport now, we have to start from primary school. We have to go back to the grassroots now. We have to go to the grassroots and make it a conscious effort to make sure that we get these kids the fundamental. Looking at this game, the fundamentals are lacking. Mm-hmm. You know, and these are a little older. So we gotta get back in the primary school and try and teach the game at a youth level for 2-3 years constantly.
Yeah. Now, so it means now introducing the long-term athlete developmental program.
You gotta do that.
Starting from an early age. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize that is only a smaller percentage of players who continue at the elite level. Okay, and I was talking with I think Coach Tim earlier, and we were talking about no, it was Mandy, the sponsor of this event, the organizer of this event. We're talking about using sport for development. Okay, and the spin-off effects, the positive spin-off effects that one could derive from sports. And that too could be accomplished by the introduction, not only for basketball, but for the various disciplines of a long-term athlete developmental program. Okay? But again, it calls for not only coaches with understanding of that, but the infrastructure to successfully implement that program.
Yeah, and that's one thing. The infrastructure's gotta be. It ain't gotta be the best, but it gotta be better than what we have now, so that we can attract more kids to the game. When I started to play, it was a time when the game was making leaps and bounds. But for the past 15 years or so, we haven't done a lot in terms of grassroots. And as you elate earlier, opportunities there. I came back from the US 2 weeks ago. Same university I went. They asked me about players.
I'm
Both male and female.
I'm getting calls on a regular basis, but we just don't have the programs in place as we did back then.
Yeah.
To develop the players. And you spoke, and rightfully so. Basketball is unlike swimming and athletics, basketball is a late developmental sport. So back then we were able to take players from the age of 14, 15 and get them to a level where they could secure scholarships. Okay? But if we could get it established in the primary schools, it will call for adjustable hoops.
Yep.
Okay? And yes, I see some hoops going up around the country, but for the grassroots program at the youth level, they are not the most appropriate things. The adjustable hoops allows us to bring the hoop down. Actually, we have one on the other side over there at this facility. So now you could teach the fundamentals of shooting at an early age.
Yeah, it's very important because the mechanics of shooting is very important at an early age. So you can grasp a good discipline about shooting.
So let me explain the difference now. When the hoop is normally 10 feet tall, when a child who doesn't have the strength is trying to get that ball in that hoop, the shooting action is totally incorrect.
Incorrect, yeah.
But if you could bring the hoop down to about 6 feet for them to learn the proper mechanics, all they have to do is to use that mechanics all through their career.
Yeah.
Once they start learning to shoot the incorrect way, it's more difficult for them to relearn the proper mechanics. Yes? Any word of encouragement for young persons who may want to be involved in the game of basketball or even playing the game of basketball?
Well, we had a camp early up this summer, and we had approximately 100 kids, but that's 3-4 months down ago. That said, we kids gotta love the game.
I would rather say children. Every time I said kid around my mother, she tell me people don't have children.
well, children. But this is a sport, and the good thing about this sport is for all ages,
Okay, we just had a move in disco. We are talking here. I'm actually talking with Mr. Randolph Sticky Williams. He was just honored by his university in the United States, so he's here chatting with us. The score is 94-64. Bequia All Stars is ahead. We have 4 minutes 13 seconds remaining in the game. Marshall of Northern Boyz, he's at the free throw lane. He missed the first free shot. and he's going to attempt a second free shot. Yes? Yes, Mr. Williams, sir.
Yeah. Kids of all ages, mostly females. A lot of females, a lot of coaches out there looking for female basketballers. You know, and it will be good if we get some more females in. We know we had two excellent females who represent us for years.
Sancho Little and Sophia
And
Young.
Sophia Young was inducted into
Well,
Baylor Hall of Fame, and now
and-
she's the assistant coach at
Right,
Baylor.
and Sancho Little was also honored by her university.
Exactly. So
And currently we have in Europe Taisha V. Warner,
okay.
and former national, captain of the national women's team, Vash Adams, is also in Delaware in the USA on a high-level coaching program.
Yeah.
So the opportunities are there, but we need to strengthen the nursery of the game. And if there are persons who are interested in contributing towards us accomplishing that, and accomplishing it successfully, and want to assist, you could contact the executive members of the federation, because a few more adjustable basketball hoops will definitely help with that process. One of the companies that have a good quality hoop made from aluminum, so it will not rust as easy as some of the other hoops that we have here, is a company called Dominator. You could go online and you could Google it. It's also on YouTube, and you'll see the advantages of having that type of hoop. About 10, 20 of those in this country will, make a drastic difference.
Yep.
Yeah. The score is now 100. Bequia All Stars 67. Northern Boys. 2 minutes 56 seconds in the game. Okay. Bequia applying a full court press, which has given Northern Boys a lot of difficulties during this game, and they are not easing up. Although they have a drastic lead, they are not easing up. Marshall with the shot, it's no good. Bequia again, a 2-on-1 break. Your thoughts of the game tonight? Pros and cons on both teams?
Pros is Bequia is a little more experienced, so they look more put together. You can see Northern Boys is
more team synergy, more strategies.
More strategies from Bequia.
A 3-point attempt is good by the player from Northern Boys. Score is now 102 to 69.
The cons, the surface is a little wet tonight, so you didn't get to see, proper basketball from both teams because of the surface. But hopefully tomorrow there'll be a better game tomorrow with Bequia and Heat Seekers.
Oh boy, that's two of the top teams.
Yeah, two of the
yes.
top teams so far. So hopefully we see better basketball tomorrow.
Well, as our honorary member, Mr. Randolph Siki Williams, stated, tomorrow started at 6:30. Bequia versus Heat Seekers. That should be a good game. I hope persons who are viewing the game tonight will join us here at the new MONTROSE basketball facility tomorrow. And let's hope that the weather holds.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, because the surface as it is now is not doing justice to the players. I think we need to keep pushing in the interest of not only basketball, but
sports in general.
Sports in general. We need a covered facility. Okay, I mean, it's been too long. It's been too long. Not that we haven't tried, but it's been too long. 1 minute 25 seconds remain in the game. Again, thanks to Visit Lee and their dedicated staff for bringing this game live. The young gentleman, the 9-year-old took a shot, it's no good. He's back on defense. And he is playing defense on the ball. Pass made. Bequia. 3-second violation called by referee Bailey. The referees for tonight's game, Bailey and Johnson. I think it's one game
per night. Yeah.
Okay. I guess if they fall behind schedule, they may increase that to 2. Northern Boyz. Your thoughts of young Sam from Northern Boyz?
It's a talent. It's a talent that can be nurtured. You know, he just gotta get in the right program and keep working on his game. So.
Young Hooper, Mrs. As small as he is, he's playing defense. Number 12 also from Bequia All Stars. I mean, he's not a flamboyant player, but he's very consistent.
Yeah.
Young Hooper again goes up for the shot, and it's good.
Good.
Young man scoring his first basket in this tournament. I hope I'm not incorrect because I missed the game last night.
Yeah.
106. to 71. Marshall with the ball.
The score is 106 to 71. Bequia All Stars. 8 seconds left in the game.
I want to thank all the persons who contributed to tonight's game. Definitely the organizer of the tournament, Mandy Samuel. I want to thank Coach Tim and yourself, Randolph Williams, also a level 1 basketball coach.
Yeah.
We have approximately 9 level 1 coaches in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So we have coaches, and the coaches are willing and ready to work. We just want that to be complemented by infrastructure. And that's something we definitely have to work on, because we want more persons to benefit from the opportunities that could be derived from playing this game. Yeah. It's not. We have had great examples of that, and you mentioned a couple of persons, including yourself, who have benefited from basketball scholarships. And as soon as the game ended, we are now hearing the thunder, and I'm seeing the lightning. So from the new Montrose basketball facility, we want to thank everyone for viewing. We want to thank Visit Lee for bringing the games live. We want to thank the organizers, the referees, and the players for participating. And we'll be back here tomorrow at 6:30, weather permitting. And looking forward to seeing you then. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. My name is Wayne Williams, and I was joined tonight by Coach Tim and Mandy Samuel, along with Randall Sticky Williams. Thank you and good night.